Take 2. Call it.
Yeah.
Ooh. Scary question again.
Huh? I'm not employed.
I'm not employed!
I'm not applying for a job right now. I'm going to law school.
Naayos ko na lang actually requirements ko. One factor kung bakit hindi ko pa naayos yung requirements ko kasi medyo pinoproseso ko pa yung buong college life ko.
We all thought when we were applying for the asset at that time na first year student is on-site na. And a lot of that didn't happen because of the pandemic, because of COVID-19. And it was a lot of uncertainty whether I'd fit in.
But for me, yun nga, I didn't want to make regrets. So I wanted to make the most out of everything, out of all the experiences I've had, or having pa lang.
Sabi nila overachiever raw kasi national team, ganyan sa triathlon, which is a hard sport talaga. Tapos, sa school, ay line of 9 talaga yung grade.
I was pretty OA, wanting to experience everything, wanting to become a part of a lot of things.
There's so many events in Ateneo and just so many artists. So graphic design taught me how to use the eyes as a tool for really, really learning messages. It's also a tool for me finding who I am, even who I am as a, let's say, as a physician.
Being a scholar in the Ateneo, for me, was still a great opportunity. It wasn't something ever to be ashamed of. I met a lot of fellow scholars in Gabay, and just hearing about their stories and some of my closest friends are from that community as well. Since I didn't know anyone, I was the type of person to just message people. I'd ask about homework or like, oh, do you want to be group mates? So I'd like to try to know people.
If you know me and if you know my laugh, I can laugh for like 30 minutes straight. Kaya nga yung first impression sa akin ng maraming tao is baliw. Or just really crazy. I mean, people won't think na religious person ako. While I am grounded in my religiosity, I know that religiosity appears and manifests itself in different ways.
It was also a sense of trying to find myself within a community. It's a matter of balancing a lot of those things and trying to figure out na, okay, parang bagay ako dito sa org na to dito na lang ako magta-thrive. Yung FOMO, or FOMO, fear of missing out on work. Very workaholic, wanting to experience everything.
As a freshie, I was super young and I was trying to make myself fit in both art and science because I didn't know if I was smart enough to become a biologist and get through biology. But I also didn't know if I was like talented enough.
You know how you're in Ateneo, everyone's up there, and you're like, shucks, I have to be on par with them or like more. Para to prove na my spot was like in Ateneo was worthwhile.
Nung nandito na ako, nahirapan na lang talaga ako eh. Tapos na-diagnose pa ng seizure disorder. Pumasok ako ng college ng 2019. Although around September of that same year, nag-seize ako sa Blue Eagle Gym. It was very hard kasi a month or 2 akong may amnesia. Honestly, mayroong ibang mga nagsasabi na, umaarte lang siya or na amnesia girl. Like, na-label ako ng gano'n, especially na first year.
Siguro yung pinakamahirap lang din talaga nun was, yun nga, asking the question kung nasaan ba ang Diyos.
During the pandemic then,
Both of my grandfathers died.
we lost our grandmother. She had COVID. COVID sucks.
Hindi ko nga nakita at hindi man ako nakapagpaalam.
And it was during the time na kailangan we cremate bodies na nagka-COVID. And it was hard.
I saw my parents suffer. Kasi they were only watching through Zoom kasi they were abroad. So it was hard for me to see that.
Parang nahirapan talaga ako patunayan sa sarili ko na ito yung Nicole. Kasi hindi ko nagawang mag-attempt man lang na kumarera. Kasi nga injured ako. Sobrang poised na sana akong mag-qualify for the Youth Olympic Games. Hindi ako makapag-spend time with my friends. In the process pa rin ako of accepting na hindi yun yung will ni God for me. Pero right now, grateful heart talaga kasi di naman ako magiging Nicole if it weren't for triathlon then.
During the pandemic talaga, I became less religious actually. My original plans that involve living a life of ministry in the church change. That's why I'm going to enter into a different kind of service.
With yung mindset ko from before na serving people talaga. Kapag nasa national team ka naman, it's not just for you eh. You represent the country. And dun nanggaling yung fire ko.
College made me realize that I'm not whole yet, but that's okay. It's kind of accepting the fact that I'm still in this ongoing process, which we call life.
I wasn't doing well with with what I do, acad-wise. So I told her about that. It was Ayana, my thesis mate. She'd always be like my number one supporter na, oh, thank you for making this doc, or like, thank you for doing this paragraph, this part, yan. Those little things throughout the whole year really stuck to me a lot na, hey, you're capable, girly pops.
A lot of the people around me are growing in different ways. So many people are going to law school, ganyan, med school, and I'm really excited for them.
Literally, quite literally, I couldn't enroll myself to med school because I was scared to fail. The only thing that's really limiting myself now are my doubts.
Well, definitely there was a bit of uncertainty because, well, I was technically waitlisted for Ateneo Law School. But also I do want to be in law is a thirst for knowledge, but also translating into what I have been fighting for, what I've been learning. So I was waiting for an email if I got accepted.
After classes ended, I said, I'm gonna chill lang, have fun with my friends. It's a time for me then to think about what I want to do. But for now, I feel like what I wanna do, I'll be applying for jobs. Sheesh. Let's see where it takes me. But I'm kind of excited for it actually.
Excitement in a way na I don't know what's gonna happen with everything that I'm applying for. But I think it's a matter of perspective then. Like, with everyone else I know, it's sort of me being excited for them then.
Although my expectations are not as grand as before, or I don't have as much like aspirations for what I want to do and what I can do because sometimes I don't believe in it. I think that in the next 4 years, the only thing I really have is my trust in myself.
So one thing, I was really scared.
Not knowing when my turn is going to be. But
Hindi ko naman kailangan matakot. I just need to be myself and just continue hoping to myself, especially as you start your post-college era. Hindi mo naman kailangan madaliin ang sarili mo.
Take it slow, but never forget to always choose the most loving option.
the world will not be easy. And you've always been kind to others. So please be kind to yourself.
It's scary, I know, to have new experiences. But I trust na you'll be able to make it work.
You'll find your place.
Kahit anong mangyari, kakayanin.